Hi, it is another video about parallel realities. I will show you now two short videos which we made 2014 from friend of mine. You will see where I was in that time about this subject, which I'm working over 20 years. More will come, but for now, two more videos from 2014. Thank you. Bye. This video will be a little different than videos from before. It is about drawing energy from parallel realities. As I said many times before, it is harder to accept than understand. But it is quantum physics, so I will say something about my view and my work in that direction. First of all, let's go for a while on the golden ratio on origin, like building block. I've got in my work that it is one of basic formula for any number. So when I apply this formula for any number which you want, you will get angle of right angle triangle. So if I use this formula for 0, I will get parameters like this, that is vertical line 0, 0.5 and minus 0.5. We cannot imagine minus length, so I will not put in account now, but no, it will not change nothing. For 1, it is 1 and 0, it is so horizontal line. So 0 and 1 cannot create triangle like golden section. Golden ratio is when you sum up, let's say square root from 1.25, it is plus 0.5, divide with 1, you will get a golden section, golden ratio number. And so on. So it is what is important also, what we can see right now, that this side is actually this one is double than this one. So every time in your life, in reality, when you have something on right angle that they are double, ratio is 2, it means that it's a golden section or golden ratio. I said 0 alone is just vertical line, 1 is just horizontal line, but when you combine them all together, then you will get this golden section ratio. Let's back now to dividing cells or everything. So we will transform now state 0, which is neutral state, and state 1, which is choice or action, the event, no matter. It is step how the cells is divide or multiply. You have the cells, and then which start to divide, but it's not one cell, it's not two cells, it's middle state. So we call this state 0. After that we have again stand 1, because we have two cells. In reality, every time when something is faced with neutral state, then it's state 0. When we have some doubt to do something or not to do something, we are in state 0. When we made the choice, then we are in state 1. the time from doubt up to we are making choice, it is the time of golden ratio. It's very important, and but until we are in the state zero, we are in, for this period of time, we are in two realities which could happen by doubt which we have, and after that we will remember just one of them. So if I have choice, should I go left or right here, and make decision, actually I will make the both version to go in left and right, but I will remember just one. If we are going to energy, imagine that it is a blue lamp, it is a red lamp, and there is a switch. There is a switch one, and there is a switch another, and it's connected to the source. It is the source here. So which means I have doubt which switch to switch on, from blue lamp or from red lamp. So I'm in state zero, and I will, or some electronic will make random selected switching. So by quantum physics, both cases will happen, but we will remember just one. So let's say that we will remember blue, but there is we split reality, because every time when we in state zero, something is state zero, it split reality into or more. So there is a reality where red lamp is working. The question is, but so we have double energy, because from the same source, in one reality it's working this lamp, in another this one. So during state zero, in that case, we have access only here to draw energy from another reality to take and enjoy here. If you look any formula for kinetic energy, no matter which part of physics, it is always like A square times B half. It could be the voltage, it could be the current, it could be mass, it could be speed, it could be capacitance, no matter. So let's say kinetic energy is half mass times velocity on power 2. So the question is, why half mass? Where is another half of this mass? Because another part is here. We already know this formula, and but never ask ourselves why half. So because we are splitting reality in two. So we have possibility to detect another. I have video on YouTube about our attempt, and draw energy from this part of reality which we do not remember, but which will exist. To give you another example, I did with capacitor on YouTube channel, which I publish. But let's say imagine pendulum. Down is the coil, pickup coil, and we have the pendulum with magnet, and we have some device which will move left and right. If you put pendulum to work like pendulum itself, there is no creating realities, because we can predict that always like this. But if we put a random choice to push left and right, and next one also we don't know where it will go, left and right, it is the random choice. So there is a chance for that kind of device. So when we, because until we have random choice, we are in state 0, then we have increased output from this movement of random movement of magnet. In the video I described it capacitor, but we need to spend this energy until we are here. If we do not spend this energy until we in 0 state, then this energy is gone and we cannot use. We have no access to this energy anymore. Actually, it is a basic principle about new idea how to collect energy. That's it. Okay, John asked me to explain a little better parallel realities, because it looks a little weird if you are not familiar with these things. You cannot create parallel realities if you're not in state 0, like I explained in some of previous videos. So, and 0 and 1 all together, combined together, creates a golden ratio, which is building block for everything, and then multiplicate forward and forward. So the first thing what we need to recognize state 0 in our life, in things which we are observing, which we are developing, or in state 1. When you learn this technique to realize what is 0, what is 1, then you can analyze things much easier and faster and develop the things easier in that direction. For example, it is laser beam. So we see that this table is reflecting because it's solid, and is almost 99% reflecting, because nothing is 100%. So we could say it's reflecting, so it is 1. The air conducting, so it is also state 1 because it's conducting. But there are some materials which are like this plexiglass or glass. They conduct and reflect. So because they conduct and reflect, they are, we could say they are 0. The air, which we do not see now, conduct is 1. This table is solid material, it's reflecting, it's also 1. But this one is 0. So we cannot create two realities if we have no 0. So to create two realities, I will see that we have 2 dots, and we create 2 realities now. The light is in both sides. Did you not record it? So it's a very simple explanation and experiment for that. In your life, so if you any doubt for any event, if I want to go somewhere, to go out, or I want to go on the right, there is no, and I will go on the right. So there is no parallel realities, because I wanted to go right and I went right. But if I have doubt to go right on the left, and I'm doubling, and it stays 0, and make decision, I will go right. by quantum physics, both realities happen, that I went right and I went left, but in this moment I remember that I went right. So it is that we create two realities because we have been in state 0 and then make decision. In state 1 we create building blocks, golden ratio. So that's why we create two realities. But as I said, so let's say it is a graph of that. It is when I have doubt to go left and right, and I was in state 0. And I choose this one to go from this position left. And I remember that I went left. But we are saying that we could draw, but in this state we was in both realities until we are in state 0. We are in both realities for a while until it's lasting, and we can draw some amount of energy here. But so if we want to draw energy, we need to make it longer and with high level of power. I will give you an example. If I have doubt, should I go right, should I go left? Yes, I create two realities, but it lasts so just a little, and so small amount of energy was involved in that, in this state 0. But if I, by some situation, I'm on the high power, should I go left or right with some reason? So it is with more energy, with more emotion, understand, and make decision, then I will go right. It's not the same, so it's the same action but with more energy, and it lasts longer. And it is what we need to do, and but also we need to spend this energy until we are in state 0. Let's give you another example in technique. You can, in one video I said about pendulum. Let's say it is the output of some device, pulse break. But if we make program by controller, whatever, that we have pulse, but next should be pulse again, or could be break. So we don't know after this pulse what will be, the break or the pulse. And then we will create the double realities, two parallel realities. Both of them will happen. But if we put with, let's say, 5 volts pulse and 10 milliamps, it is low energy of creating realities, and so hard to detect, and so hard because the time is short, and we cannot, maybe we are not able to detect and to take energy from it. But if you make it is of 500 volts and 1 amps with high energy and low frequency of, so with low frequency we will have bigger time of state 0 and chance to draw energy from parallel reality in reality which we remember. So it is little more explanation about it.